Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Greene family legacy. Here with Generation 3 heiress Fern Greene carrying on the Eco-Fern season, and we are currently at the grand meeting of Town Hall, in what is perhaps one of the most amazing builds that I have ever seen in my entire life. You guys, I cannot believe this. This is actually a town hall made, and let me pull it up because you guys have to see how freaking fantastic this is. I tossed it into my gallery because I love it so much, but it is made by Roxy Sims, and it is just perfection. I love it so much. It's the Strangerville Town Hall, and you guys have to see the interior before we go ahead and get going. I mean, even the bell tower has bells in it. How cool is that? But when you come on down, let's actually start on the first floor. When you come on down, you've got like a little reception area right over here that has like a little town history spot at the back with the Wild West, because this is supposed to be in Strangerville. Isn't that just the most precious thing? And then over here, you actually have a courthouse. Oh, I am going to be using this place so much because I love this. It's a little courthouse where you can like line up your lawyers. You even have like a little microphone. I wonder if I can get the Sims to speak at this. This looks like decorative. How cool would it be if you could have a couple functional like microphones right here and then just have like a judge sit down here like reading a logic book and trying to decide what the Sims are going to do. And then over here on this side, you actually have a debating room, which is where we're going to be because today is the town hall presentation, and we are going to be giving some speeches and appreciating objects. We're going to be using a thankful spirit with strangers and trying to give gifts to others to convince them to follow along for the New Way initiative and try to create a new future for this area, which is still covered in trash and I'm not really sure how to clean up. But I'm sure we'll get there eventually. And then on the next story, there's a huge, fantastic library that I am really in love with. It's got a whole bunch of old little like computers for people to use, a really, really nice little recessed bathroom area back here. It has the cutest kid zone. Isn't this just precious? I love this kid zone so much. I love this poster. Like, that is just so ridiculously cute. And then we've also got like a little librarian area. We even have a little bit of coffee that the librarian is offering up. We also have a new coffee area, by the way. This is actually the new food station, the food stand that came with Eco Lifestyles, and I hadn't really looked at it before, but there is one right here. And you can order coffee, chamomile tea, hot chocolate, oolong green and ginseng tea, Earl Grey tea. And then you can order popcorn crickets, like a meal of crickets, or bombarder beetle stir fry. How ridiculous is that? You can order bugs to eat. I need some time to wrap my head around that, to be honest, friends. I need some time, for sure. But I'm also vegan, so, you know, I have the excuse of I don't eat any living creatures, including bugs. However, upstairs we have a really cool hidden room where the mayor is. So there's some hidden entrances with these bookshelves, and you can come on in and you can hang out with the mayor and all of his secret files and this big gigantic bag of cash. How cool is this? There is a logic area, a bunch of medals. Just look at how amazing this is. There's also a spot to get your picture taken for like all of those legal photos that you might need. I love, love, love how this is set up. Look at the detail. This is just so cool. This is so cool. What a thoughtful and detailed build. There's even like an area you can come in if you need to like get your ticket to talk to some government official for filing something or send out your mail. I mean, look at the love and attention shown to every bit of clutter. There's even like a storage room back here and like a little secretary room full of letters. Like, look at this. This is so cool. This is my new favorite town hall build, and I am just tempted to use it forever after as the only town hall I ever interact with. But we're here at town hall today to try to have a good presentation and to try to really get things moving. We also have switched over to the Eco Innovator aspiration for Fern and for Kelsey. And today, Kelsey actually needs to vote on at least one neighborhood action plan. And Fern needs to attempt to convince a sim to vote on a neighborhood action plan. We also need to vote on neighborhood action plans 2 separate times, and we need to make sure we do that before Monday night. And then slowly but surely continue to slog our way up the civic designer career, which is going to take a while. But look at her. She's actually doing really well talking about, the different colors that could be used. Miyazuki here has actually come to try to support the initiatives and whatnot. And we're going to try our best to have a good town hall presentation because Fern promised her friends that, she'd help out with this. And soon she's probably going to have to leave to go to college and, actually talk to her parents again. And she might as well give it her all before we have the final day that she will be in Evergreen Harbor. So she thinks. So let's carry on. We're going to just dive into it. Let's go ahead and have a thankful spirit with Jean because she's really thankful that she's here. And let's have a thankful spirit with Miyazuki. Let's brighten her day. And then let's have a thankful spirit with Miyazuki if she'll sit still for a second. And just like, let's see. Where's my thankful spirit? Ah! Alright, let's see. Sing about things. It's Family Fun Day in Sulani right now, which is very far away. Complain. Be thankful. There we go. We're just going to be thankful. And let's brighten Miyazuki's day. To be like, thanks so much for like coming here. I really think that's awesome that you've been like part of the New Way initiative too. I have a lot of hope that we'll be able to see things change. There we go. And meanwhile, we'll go ahead. You know what, Jean? You go ahead and you can be thankful too. What's he currently doing? He's just browsing the web. Let's let him brighten day and be like, hey, thanks. Right back at ya. And be thankful. And then apparently he knows this Dachi fellow, so we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves. And then feeling very energized from a caffeine buzz, I think that Kelsey might be ready to start leading some speeches. So we're going to actually send Kelsey downstairs. And I'm going to have her go ahead and give a speech. Who knows if anyone will come, but part of playing the legal game of getting the New Way initiative initiating is making sure she does her speeches appropriately. And then let's actually send Fern down to listen to the speech. Oh! Woo! Jean's really happy. Let's try friendly introduction in a second. I think he's about to level up his charisma, which will definitely help him. Alright, but meanwhile, let's come on downstairs. Oh, Kelsey, can you not reach? Okay, we're gonna make sure that she can reach this. Let's move this microphone. I wonder, can we leave the microphone there? Maybe it's just the tables that need moved. I hate to get rid of the fancy, beautiful tables, but the more important thing is that we can have a speech here. Yes, and we can leave the microphone! Oh, dang it, the microphone's in the way. Oh, I really wanted to be able to leave the microphone. Alright, we can always re-download things if we need to. I'm gonna put the microphone back here. And I want to kind of have Jean come down and maybe do like a supportive song. Because I think that would be so cute. And then I'm going to have Fern and the rest of the crew come down to listen to the speech that Kelsey's giving. There we go. To try to be super supportive of what she's up to. There we go. Oh. Excellent, Holly. Oh, Jean's really proud. I think he's really happy about, like, being able to do everything. And I'm gonna have him... what do I want to have him appreciate? I'm gonna have Jean appreciate an object in here. Maybe just appreciate, like, wow, I can't believe we're in this fancy room together. There we go. Cute. Yeah, now we're, like, listening to the speeches. Which is really fun. I'm gonna just have Fern appreciate an object as well. Oh, and look at that! So we actually had some chamomile tea because Fern had a cold, and I didn't even know she had a cold. And Kelsey's just giving her part of the speech really successfully. Excellent, excellent. I wonder if she's getting some... Can we make her famous off of her speeches? Because I would love to play with the fame thing. She's got such a good reputation. I would love to play with public image and make Kelsey more famous. She just leveled up her charisma. Yes. However, I don't know how... Here, we'll have Kelsey, like, give the floor over. Oh, her speech didn't inspire anyone. No! But it did give us a little bit of fame, apparently. Fame is hard to come by. We're gonna have to figure out, like, the best way to get fame. I'm gonna have her appreciate this object, too. And then I'm gonna let Fern go ahead and step up and maybe give a little bit of a speech as well. She has charisma level 4 too. Kelsey and Fern are surprisingly... Oh, Fern's like, oh, I really don't know about this. There we go. So she's doing great for the holiday. She's feeling pretty nervous about everything. She's like, look, you don't really want to make a ton of money, right? Instead, you should give your money to the plants, right? Oh, that's so cute. Alright, let's watch Fern. Can we practice debating with the speech? Is that something we can do? Oh, and then somebody is trying to sneak away to dive off for ingredients, you sneaky thing. I'm gonna have him, actually, maybe watch Fern give the speech? Okay, I'll leave him alone. He can go do what he wants for just a minute. There we go. See, nobody is really coming. However, you have to do the legalese of going through the motions at least. So we'll go ahead and let them do their little speeches. She's feeling extremely inspired after all. And then maybe we can walk up to some random people and start convincing them to, like, do some votes. Alright, how much longer is your speech, Fern? This is an interesting thing to try to do. I've never tried to do something quite like this before. Alright, and now she's getting more to the point where she needs to use... Oh, it didn't inspire anyone. But hey, Kelsey was here. Let's have Kelsey be very thankful. To be like, that was fantastic. Let's be thankful. Let's go ahead and brighten day. And then let's let Fern run for it, because she really needs to use the restroom. There we go. Alright, so Kelsey's feeling pretty good about this. I mean, actually, they're accomplishing everything we sent them here to do. So we can't really complain much about, like, what they're accomplishing. And Jean just found some spinach in the dumpster. Jean's like, look, I'm feeling super inspired. Let's talk to this random person. Maybe we'll be able to convince her to, like, help out. He's like, look, so have you thought about moving here? I promise, the dumpsters are great. There's plenty to find. Reduce, reuse, recycle, friend. Alright. Let's see. And he needs to give a speech, too. But maybe we can go ahead. Let's sing about town hall presentation. Because, of course, he would try to get people into what he's trying to pass on through song. Go for it, Jean. Go for it. I love him. Let's rave about favorite singers. Why not? I think this is really cute. And then wait, was there something about fame that he could do? Give repair tips? Oh my gosh. Alright. We're not engaging her. Let's talk about the grilled cheese that we found in the dumpster. And then maybe we can tell her, like, a funny joke about the politicians here. There, now she's happy. Good job, Jean. Just contributing to convincing everybody to contribute to the plan. I love it. And Kelsey, she is up there. Fern is still tied up, apparently, in her speech. Somehow. She's still thinking about her speech. For some reason. And I feel like for the most part we've accomplished most of what we're after, actually. And we might give a gift to somebody. I really was hoping there would be a better way to be able to, like, attract attention to everyone. But let's see if we can convince somebody to vote for the nap. Where'd everybody go? Can we, like, convince somebody new to vote for the nap initiative? Like, everybody is upstairs. Is everybody outside? I guess maybe everybody's outside getting ready to vote. What about this person? Brindley? We can give her just this random person, we can give food from her inventory. Okay, that's fine. And there's just a bunch of kids here actually. You know what, guys? I think that we've completed most of what we came here for. So I think it's time to go out and vote. We have submitted our speeches. We have gone ahead and formally tried to work through a lot of the progress here. So let's actually send the crew over. We're going to end this gathering. And we're going to send the crew back to their home so that they can vote in their neighborhood. They've formally submitted their speeches. It didn't quite go the way I thought it would. Jean is trying to convince people about how amazing, like, their work is through singing. Bless him. I would love to see more ways that he might be able to pursue fame. But I'm going to have to really look into different ways we could potentially build up some fame and influence for all of our Sims in different ways. But let's carry on with the tasks that they do need to do. Jean, I'm even going to give Jean, just temporarily, the innovator. Because why not? Like, if he has the opportunity, have 5 neighborhood influence points, and everybody should have innovator just for a minute, and we should all go vote. That's very important. Everybody will have a little bit more influence built up because we are going to go vote. And Liliana has like no community influence points because she's like, I'm totally fine with not getting too involved in this. We'll have her go ahead and vote over here. Oh, there we go. Now she has influence points. And then let's have everybody else go ahead. Oh, maybe we can send them over to sing together. I love that idea. Okay, quickly. The most, even though they're shy, but the most vocal of these 3 are going to come over and they're going to sing together about their town hall presentation day. And once we finish that, Liliana's like, look, you could literally just come over here and boom, done. Okay, roughhousing encouraged is actually like closing in fast. But Liliana's like, there's a reason we have the ability to just vote from over here. And sell water or power on a utility bill and become a civic designer. That's not really Liliana's jam. But you know what? Civic designer for Liliana might work too. And we're getting so much money lately. I'm actually thinking what we might do with the money is we might end up buying an abandoned warehouse and start renovating it and just transforming it ourselves. So that's a good idea. That may actually be the next big project, and Fern's gonna have to decide if she wants to be in on that or not. And that means show bill action. Let's store what we can. We're actually using a lot of power now, I think, and a lot of water. So we're gonna need to figure out what we can do about that. But you know what? We can make Liliana a civic designer. She's been roped into this as well. She's like, look, all right, the money is pretty good, and I do want to make a change. Believe it or not, I'm here for a reason too. All right, so we're gonna add another one to the crew. There we go. And now she needs to interview a homeowner about utilities, which is not something she's going to be happy about doing, but she might as well come over and join everybody else. But she's not singing, okay? All right, let's have them vote real quick, because we need to vote on neighborhood action plans. And we need to, let's see. Yeah, we need to vote on neighborhood action plans 2 separate times. So let's come vote over here. And then after we do that, so we'll do the upcycling initiative. I really wish we could get rid of one of these so that we could bring in the green influence, but you can only do so much right now. There we go. And you know what? After we do that, let's actually send the crew over to that community lot that never really changed. I wish that community lot had changed so that we could actually... Yeah, we'll come over here. Nobody's here yet. Let's come to the community lot. I'm desperate to try to make these people do something. Let's do this. But I haven't really seen my neighborhood change, and I don't know if it's because I have so many mods installed or what. Because I was supposed to, like, we voted on what to do over here. And yet, we never really had anything happen. So, is mine just, like, broken? Or is something supposed to happen where we vote on the community space project? Because this never changed. And I was pretty sure this was supposed to change. So let's vote for an action plan. And let's vote for community space project and see if that actually builds up towards. Yeah, vote on the action plan 2 separate times. And we need to sell our power or water to the utility. Aha! And we have someone we can try to convince. Because I think Fern actually needs to attempt to convince a neighbor. Yes. Alright, so we can vote on the upcycling initiative. But we put a ton of oomph into voting. Oh. All of the influence is gone. Huh. Do we want to do a community garden? Do we want to do a makerspace? At this point, we might just make our own makerspace. Do we want to do a marketplace? I mean, it is spring, and the makerspace didn't seem to convince everybody. Maybe we should vote on a community garden this time? Because that might be really fun to get some greenery going. Now that, well, but we're still working on... You know what? We're going to make our own makerspace. I think Kelly's decided, let's make our own makerspace. What we really need is to grow roots into the hearts and minds of the people here about transforming this place with even more greenery. So we're going to go ahead. We'll do a couple votes there. Nice. Nice. And then let's actually come over with Fern. And I wonder, vote on neighborhood action plan a second time. And I wonder if we can manage this. So become a civic designer. Now Jean's like, do I have to become a civic designer too? No, Jean, you can just be our little recycle guy. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you do that. I am going to have him die for some deals, though. Meanwhile, let's come over, and we're going to have Fern vote on neighborhood action plan, and then we'll try to have her convince somebody to vote on a neighborhood action plan. Which means introducing ourselves to a stranger. Trying to figure out, maybe it's because I never visited this place after the voting ended. Was that what went wrong? Yay! She just got a whole bunch more influence points from this. Alright, let's greet a neighbor. Let's try Meredith here. With a cheerful introduction. Meredith is feeling sad. Oh, we just found a toilet in the dumpster. Good job, Jean. Hopefully we can cheer her up. Aha! And we can indeed convince her to do things. So give a crafted gift. Oh, let's try giving her the crafted voodoo doll. You know what? Why not? Let's see if that influences her. It is worth 500. And we do need to give gifts. And so we'll try to influence her. What do you think? Do you want to come join us? Alright, did that count as giving gift? Oh, that doesn't count as giving a gift. Oh no. Alright, and she's still sad. And meanwhile, this man's flirty. Maybe she's sad because this man is flirty. I would be too, ma'am. I would be too. So let's maybe compliment her outfit, or let's brighten her day, and then let's give a gift. Give town hall, town hall presentation gift, gotcha. And let's give her a gift of maybe bluebell, parsley, oh, some honey, maybe not some poor quality honey. Let's give her a gift of high quality, maybe a fire opal. Oh, but those are so hard to get. Herbalism, more to brew. How about a nice strawberry? Just a nice plain strawberry. Let's do our best. And we'll see what we can manage to maybe hopefully not make her so sad. There we go, and a gift of a strawberry. Now she's feeling happy. We actually got a reputation boost for that. And let's try to convince her to go ahead and vote for the community garden. Do you like this fresh strawberry? Just imagine what else we could have if all we needed was somebody to vote on the community garden. Yay! Alright. Convince her to vote on a neighborhood action plan. I hope that counts. And I guess we can at least get that much done with Fern before we have to send them home. I'm really proud of what we've attempted. Meanwhile, Liliana is talking to Knox Greenberg, the Eco-Master, about potentially how things can change here. We did it! We convinced her to vote on the action plan! Go, Fern, go! I am so proud of her. That woman literally... Okay, she's stalking off to go vote, hopefully. And we can just convince people to vote on the neighborhood action plans. I'm a little concerned how this area never changed, so maybe if we visit it after we upgrade it, like on Tuesday, maybe, it'll look differently. So fingers crossed that will happen, and we'll continue to be able to put in the naps. But this is a fantastic town hall presentation day. I think that more or less everybody has been doing well. Let's have Liliana come over and have a thankful spirit really quickly, because it's about to end. All right, where's thankful spirit? Liliana, please, just for a minute. I love how, like, aloof she is to basically everything. Alright, Liliana, can you appreciate... Okay, she can appreciate this tree and be like, yeah, you know, it might be a nice idea to have a community garden over here. You guys are onto something, I think. And then let's finish the town hall presentation and see how everybody feels about the day. Also, Liliana's like way too many people around here for me. Time to be alone for a minute. I like how she just stands by how she feels. Alright, and then finally, we're gonna get away from the scary flirty man. We're gonna finish the town hall presentation early, and we're feeling extremely confident about how everything went off. So we're gonna say that the town hall presentation definitely went over pretty well. Now we just need to reach level 10 of the civic designer in order to be taken seriously around here. But we're going to celebrate with Fern having actually had a great time. There weren't many people listening to their speeches, clearly, but they submitted their speeches formally to town hall. Everything went great. They really pushed through it. And we're going to have Fern go ahead and actually gain the entrepreneurial, that's such a word to say, trait where she's more likely to be promoted in her career. Little does she know that that is very much like her mother instead of her father. And she's actually starting to show a little bit of Devon's spice when it comes to being able to push through all of the challenges and end up leading small businesses to new places. So believe it or not, she's got some of Devon's ambition hiding in there for sure. Now she just has to convince her very ambitious mother that this is the right thing to do. So let's see what kind of progress we might be able to make with them. But for now, I'm going to send the crew home. Creepy flirty man, we don't really need to talk to you much longer. Everybody else is passing out. They have given their all to the community cause, and hopefully we'll be able to see a change here next time. So if you guys could, do please leave a like for our little Greenway initiative. It seems like they're finally making a bit of headway. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!